Hello guys, today we are going to see about the project of Shopper Spectrum, which includes the two in-depth concepts of customer segmentation and product recommendation in e-commerce. As behovely, we have taken a project and we have seen the supervised algorithm, especially regression problem we have taken and solved the whole project. If not, do visit that. So here is completely an unsupervised algorithm in that specifically it contains a customer segmentation and product recommendations. So these are all the familiar words we know, but here we are going to see actually how it is working out and the in-depth concepts and what's exactly in behind it. So for that I'm taking a data set as online retail. Let me show you that. So this is how the data set looks like. So as what is the first concept we always do that importing the necessary libraries, right? So this is how. So beforely, let me clear you what is the flow actually. So firstly, we see the customer segmentation, and then we get into the product recommendations. So two major concepts are involved in the same project with the same data set. So beforely, I will show you the UI that I have created for this project. So it involves the customer segmentation using the RFM model and the product recommendation. So let's see clearly about these and all the visualizations. So firstly, we get into the little coding as well. So what's inside happening? So this is my data set online retail, which includes 5 lakh rows with 8 features. The features are invoice number, a stock, a description. Description is nothing but the product names. So if I'm running a business, these are all the products I'm having. So the quantity, invoice date, the unit price, the customer IDs who bought the products, and the countries the customers native. And the first thing we do is the EDA, is exploratory data analysis. So it shortly EDA is the process starts with understanding the data. At last, we have to make sure we have a very good summarized data for our model predictions. So firstly, we have seen the informations. From that, I could see invoice date in object. So first thing we have to convert into the datetime using the pandas. So here is the describing the numeric columns. So simply handling the null and duplicates. So I could see there is a 24% of duplicates present, sorry, null values present in my customer's ID feature. So as first thing we have to drop it. Then coming into duplicate, I could found there is around 5,000 duplicates present. So second thing, I have to clear out all the duplicates as well in my data set using drop duplicates. And the next step is about handling the irrelevant and anomalies in my data set. So as the invoice number starts with C, which means the cancelled invoices. So I'm just dropping that. Guys, these are all the EDA process will handles and analyzing the each features in my data set, and I'm keeping the only positive values in my unit price, and there is a chances in unit price as zero. Why? Because there is a situations like the owners give as offers as gifts to the users, so the unit price would be zero at that time. But in this context there is no need to keep that unit price as zero, only keep the values which is greater than zero. So as like that I am handling all my data. At last I have make sure my data is very much clear and a structured manner. So from here on, I am creating a new column which is revenue. Revenue is nothing but multiplication of quantity with the unit price here. And the visualization part starts with, so from that countries I'm finding out what are the top 5 countries by total customers. So I could see that United Kingdom followed by Germany, France, Ireland, Spain. So from these, United Kingdom has a very much high quantity. As the next visualization is top 10 countries by total revenue. So UK is unbeatable, it's around 7 million. So guys, if you want the coding for all of these, do comment. I will pin my GitHub ID. And yeah, next thing we see about the top 10 countries by a transaction volume. So has no doubts the United Kingdom holds the first place, which says around how many 350,000 transactions has happened in United Kingdom, followed by Germany, France, and all. And in my data set, what are all the 10 products? So first is the paper craft, followed by medium ceramic tops. So these are all the top 10 products that are on fire mode. And here's the monthly revenue and monthly transactions. So here's the November month, and the November is on the highest sales happened at the year of 2023, same as the transactions count as well. Then yeah. Okay guys, this is my data set finally looks like very clear and structured manner. From this, how we're going to make a segmentation and recommendation system. So firstly, we'll talk about the segmentation system. So most of them hear the word the customer segmentation. So how it is working out? So what is the use case of segmenting the customers? Segmenting nothing but dividing. So that will be a question why we have to divide the customers. Okay. Let me keep it simple. So if you are going to open or if you're going to start a business, okay, you must know who is your customer, right? So without knowing who is your customers, how are you going to run the business? So you must have the target customers. For example, let me take if you're running a stationery related business, there will be options like kids, adults, and elders. So, who is the target customers here? Most probably, adults and kids is the targeted customers for a stationery related shops. And elders won't buy any stationery things, right? So, from here itself, we may conclude we have divided our customers as kids and adults to focusing our business through offers, discounts, and what they like and all. So customer segmentation is simply dividing the customers into multiple groups. So we have to focusing on each group with a strategy. So here why I'm using customer segmentation means, so here I'm dividing my customers. So who are all the regular customer, who are all the risk customers who are not buying my product often. So I'm going to segment my customer now. For that I'm using the methodology of RFM. So let me clear you before that what is RFM for better understanding. So what is RFM actually? So R for recency, F for frequency, M for monetary. So recency means a latest purchase date. So if I bought a product from my business a day before yesterday, I can say I've only bought the product 2 days before. That is recency. Frequency means how many times I made a transactions. And monetary means how much amount I spent on that business. So this is what RFM. So this is how we are going to cluster or segment our customers based on the RFM values. If a customer has high recency, high frequency, high monetary, I would put under high value customers. So those customers are the champions. So I would say they are regular, they are recent buyers, and they are big spenders. So they are very high value customers to our business. And medium frequency, medium monitor means they are not premium, they are steady. So I'll put the customers under regular. And low frequency, low monetary, older are means they are very rare and occasional purchases. So I would segment the customer under occasional. If there is high recency, low monetary and frequency means the customer hasn't purchased any product from business for a long time. So I'd put at risk customers. So this is how we are segmenting the customer using RFM. So here is how I did. I have created a new data frame using the invoice date, invoice number of transactions, and the revenue. So here is actually looks like. So here is the distribution of each RFM. It's my plot. So here I'm using the clustering algorithm, which comes under the unsupervised machine learning algorithm. I'm using K-means. So before we have to scale this, right? So do think about it by using a scaler. And yeah, scaling is used to coming under every column under the same unit. So here I am applying the k-means clustering algorithm. Before that I have to choose the k. How I am going to choose the number of clusters? We'll be using the elbow method and silhouette score, right? For elbow method, from this visualization, yes, I'm just wait. From this visualization, I could see there is an abrupt change from fourth and fifth point. So I would choose my k value as 4 or 5. So same as in silhouette score, I would choose 4 or 5. Both are giving me the same percentage as above 60. So I'm choosing my K as 4 and I'm applying into my K-means clustering model. And here the final clusters will looks like this customer comes under third cluster followed by 0, 0, 0 and 1. So yeah, I'm creating here a cluster profile, average, recency, frequency, and monetary. So from these, what we're going to get, guys, do pause the video and think about that. Let me show you everything in the same. So here we could see in a third point, a monetary which is very much high. How much is this? It's around 1,27,000, and frequency is also very much high. It's around 82 times as frequently bought. And recency is very much low, which is 6 as 6 days, 1 week before the customer has bought the product. So the point is number of customers involved in that situation is only 13 customers, but they are very high customers. So I would label my second cluster as high value customers, right? As followed by, if you read this, you'll understand, and followed by regular, occasional, and risk customers. At one, risk customers, Y means the monitor is very much low. It is around 400, and frequency is only one time, and recency is very much high, almost 247 days before they have bought the product. The number of customers is involved in 1,000 customers, very much high. It is very bad to see that, right? So here is the visualization actually. uh, what are you going to analyze from that? Pause the video and do think about it. From these, occasional risk customers are very much high, right? So we have to focusing on both of the customers, how we can improvise our business, what are all the offers, discount we offer to those customers to become a regular or high value customers. So successfully we have segmented our customers into four parts, and I'm saving it for my future reference, be using in streamlit, right? For that I'm saving it. And guys, pause the video, just roll back the content we have seen. As freshly we have started the recommendation system. So recommendation system is nothing but, guys, as we have hearing the word as fully recommending suggestions in YouTube, Netflix, wherever we go. If we open a phone, it's all fully of recommendations. So I do not want to skip the theory part. Let me have a little. So recommendation is the one which suggests based on what you like and what the similar users will like. So it will basically divide into four types. The first is user based, and second is collaborative based. And that collaborative based is again divided into two types. One is user based and another one is item based. And the third thing is cluster based, and the fourth thing is hybrid. Okay, so user based is nothing but is fully depends on you. A simple example, Instagram. Okay, if you watch a video related to cooking, okay, if you like that, tap a like that cooking related video. At next video, what it will suggest? A cooking related videos, different from different cooking channels. So the user based recommendation system will based on your activity, what you like, what you are watching. Okay, that is user based. And collaborative means it's two types, user based and item based. So let me take an example of Netflix. You're liking and you're watching the horror related movies, okay, and your friend also like a horror movie and watching the horror movies in Netflix. So now you're grouped, now you are considered as a similar behavior users, both like the horror movie. Suppose your friend likes a action movie and watch it, so that action movie would be suggested you because you're the similar users, and they are watching action movie, it will suggest you. If you watch any action or comedy related movie, it will suggest to him. So this is how the collaborative filtering work on. And in this project we'll be seeing the item based as same as, and the cluster based is something using the clustering algorithm as we see, and hybrid is nothing but the combination of the above. Before that, let me clear you one thing, how the recommendation system actually impacting the real time business, guys. Do think about that. Over 80% of the views on YouTube are from algorithmic recommendations. So still wonders, right? So 80% of the views is fully on the recommendation algorithms, which you're going to see as practically now. And do think about that. Netflix, over 70% of the people using the Netflix will be based on the recommendations. So these are all the few examples. And yeah, we'll get into that project. These are data set. We already cleaned it very well, and this is a structured data set. From that, I'm using item based. For that, I'm using a pivot table. Here it is, and I'm seeing the item similarity. Let me show you here. From using that pivot table, here is all my products. Okay, here all column as my product and description as my index as my products. So here we can see the similarities. The person who bought the purple flock dinner candles also bought the Dolly Girl beaker, a London mini backpack something. So these are all the similarities. Okay, who bought this will also bought this product with this percentage of similarity. So how we get the similarity percentage? Using the cosine similarity. Okay, so this is item based filtering is very much simple. Just we have used the pivot table and cosine similarity to filter out. As lost, we have find that okay, this, let me see how it works. A simple if else I did. So here it will recommend the top 5 products based on the highest similarity it has. Now I am entering the product name. So here it will suggest the top 5 similar products. Like if I buy the red woolly hearty white heart, it will suggest a marshmallow with a 97 similarity. From this get no, okay, one who bought the white heart chocolate also ordered the marshmallow, cream slice, chocolates, and all. So this is how we'll be daily seeing in Flipkarts, Meesho, is everything on the recommendation. So I'm saving it for my future reference. So here is the simple user interface that I have created for my project, which includes the customer segmentation and the product recommendation. And first is for the segmentation predictor. So wait, let me zoom it. Okay. So recency I put as what, 24, and frequency number of transactions or purchases I put at okay, I purchased 22 times, and my monetary would around 64,000. Now I'm predicting my customer. So these customers comes under a regular customer. So based on this we edit this information RFM and we find the customers. And a product recommendation. So already there is a project, sorry, there is a product white heart chocolate. So I'm clicking the recommendation. So pink marshmallow cream slice. So let me try with a different product. So different products, let me try. So I'm checking the white metal something, this name. Okay, I'm removing the space. I'm clicking the recommendations. Yeah. So one who bought the white metal Latin also bought these products, the similar products the customers has bought. So this is how a recommendations works. And here is the summary. We have seen the total customers involved in our business is 4,000 till now, and the data sets talks about, and the products, the total transactions, and the total revenue we get. And these are all the visualization. The month-wise revenue is already seen. November is the peak, and we'll see the segment-wise customer count, which is high, the occasional. So we have to focus the occasional and risk customers. So get convert into the regular customers. So what are the top 10 products? So these are the top 10 products on fire on sale. So this is how we can create customer segmentation and product recommendations. So United Kingdom is unbeatably having a 7 million of revenue by the customers. So yeah, guys, this is how customer segmentation and product recommendation works on. So if you have any doubt, do comment. So thank you. Thanks for watching.